for the Chargers, and they score! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to 321 this morning. It's Wednesday, which means it's time for breakfast with Ken and Ben. I, of course, am the lesser of that half of the situation. I am Ben Barber. Welcome. And I am very excited to be joined this morning by the one and only Ken Collins. Ken, how are you?
I'm good. I'm great. Nice to be in the friendly studios, luxurious studios.
The friendly confines of 321 Media.
It's a beautiful place.
Thank you. It's a little bit different than when you were here on Saturday. A little bit. We got some plants. We got lots
microphones.
We have. Oh yeah. Oh, you. That's right.
Oh yeah. Well, we're not used to having them like this. These, and you can tell by looking at them. As little as I know about microphones, I would say they're pretty expensive type things. And
they're a little
people that in this room or in these rooms that use them should take care of them.
I always agree with that, but I'm gonna zoom out to our other camera angle for you because we've got some plants. All of the plants in the office are real. We have tons of plants around right now. Tons and tons and tons of plants. As a matter of fact, on my desk, have this lucky bamboo.
What is it?
It's a lucky bamboo, is what it's called. When I was here on Monday doing 321 this morning on Monday, I halfway through the show looked over at my desk and realized this was there. I had no idea. Patrick was here Sunday night with all of the plants.
Oh,
and,
Patrick got the plant?
Oh, he's a big plant guy.
Is he?
Yeah. If you look, I don't know, can you see through the window over there? Or through the door over there? Can you see his bookcase?
No.
His bookshelf is filled and filled and filled with plants.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he is a plant fiend. So, like I said, we have the two fiddly figs over there. We got
What are they?
Fiddly figs, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a plant guy, Ken.
Me neither.
I'm not a plant guy, but
I like plants, but
yeah. And we have in front of the diffuser on the table. We have another. I don't know if it's a succulent or something.
another little plant.
Yeah, another little plant. So lots of stuff.
He does it all, doesn't he?
What's that?
Patrick.
He does it all?
Yeah. I mean, clean the plant.
Plants.
Build the studios. Well, I'll help build the studios.
I mean, he did most. He put together most of the stuff.
Yeah. I mean,
I put together most of the chairs, and then he came in and tightened all of the screws so that nobody got hurt.
good job, by the way, because everyone, as far as I know,
everyone was fine.
Everyone was fine.
Everyone was fine. Thank you very much. Yeah, so it's nice. All of the microphones are set. We were waiting for the big microphone snake to come in. Don't worry, by the way, that's not a scary thing. The microphone snake. It's a anyway.
It's not like a snake.
No, it's not like a snake. Not at all like a snake. Let's get to the weather this morning, as it is live here at 8:08 a.m. on Wednesday, August 6th.
Nice.
Well, we have the AC. We have the AC off, which is nice because you and I can hear each other better, and the windows are open.
Yes.
It's beautiful,
like
but it is going to be a high of 80 degrees today, a low of 61. Cloudy most of the day. Humidity 78%, which is a little bit of a break from the last few days. Sunset tonight at 7:58. I hate that it's not in the 8 o'clock range anymore. It's creeping closer and closer and closer. I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. High tide this morning at 7:48 a.m. Low tide at 2:11 p.m. Water temperatures around 74 degrees right now. Do love August and September as the water temperature creeps up and up, which is very nice. But that is your 321 weather report brought to you by me. And Musqueamackie Beach. All right, Ken, I told you we had a whole host of things to talk about today.
You did, yeah.
Are you ready?
I guess, yeah. I guess.
Well, you saw
I didn't
the
know the weather thing. I tuned in. I guess it was yesterday,
okay.
and I heard you do the weather. I said, "Wow!" I said, "He got a little format now. We got the weather,
We do. We have a
whether or
little.
not."
We do. We have
The
a
only
little.
thing you when you say the temperature,
Yeah.
what was the temperature?
Today is a high of 80 degrees.
And it feels like you should say that.
I should say it feels like.
Everybody says it's 83 degrees, but it feels like 85 or 89 or something. I don't know where they come up with those numbers, those meteorologist guys. They're different anyhow.
Yeah. I mean, I personally, I think that the feels like temperature should be what it is.
Should
Right?
it be what?
It should just be what it feels like is
Yeah,
what we care about, right? Like, I don't really care what the actual temperature is. I care about what it feels like out. You getting a little warm?
It's getting warm. Yeah, it's nice in here. It
Listen,
really
we
is.
can turn the AC on anytime you
No,
want.
no,
I got
no,
a hot,
no.
I got a hot
like
coffee this morning.
I
No,
like-
as you did as well.
I like the air coming in just like it is. Fresh air from outside.
All right,
It's clear. I mean,
it's not bad. All right, are you ready to get into what we're talking about today?
yeah, I just.
You
like
just
the
what?
weather.
You just what, Ken? All right, let me go over. Oh, there we go. Just zoom in a little bit on myself. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Just obsessing over camera angles for no reason. All right, it's National Health Center Week, and
Yeah.
that was kicked off yesterday with our friends over at Wood River Health. And want to give a shout out to DJ Gadget from 321 Media, who went down to Wood River Health yesterday morning. I was there as well, by the way.
I didn't see you.
I was there early. I
Oh.
left I left a little after 8. But I was there to set up, and DJ did a tremendous job,
Absolutely, as she usually does.
as she usually does. 3 straight hours of interviews. 3 straight hours of interviews. It was great. She did a tremendous job there.
I've been up to that a few times in the last 3 or 4 years, and handling all the interviews like one has to do. And they do a good job. They have them lined up and ready to come on. But I will have to say that, and I've been there on several occasions, so I've been firsthand, I've been on the scene, and she did by far best job that I've seen a host do. She really did a good job.
Well,
I'm not just saying that. But
They were excited to have her. Obviously, that's something that she's been a part of for a while.
Yes.
She said that she was very disappointed last year when she didn't get a chance to do it. So happy to, I was happy to hand that baton off
Yes.
to DJ yesterday.
Great decision.
It was an easy decision. She wanted to do it, and it was 3 hours of back-to-back-to-back interviews.
She did.
And she did a tremendous job. And you went for a ride to go see her.
I was on my way up to my daughter's house yesterday, and I said, "Geez," when I come off the highway, I said, "DJ's right up here at the Wood River." So I pulled in, but she was just getting ready to do another interview, so I just said hi and went on by.
That's awesome. She yesterday she came back to the studio to drop everything off, and she was like, Ken Collins was there. I called out Ken, who drove by, and then I realized it's a health center, Maybe he wasn't coming to see me. Maybe he was just going to an appointment and I broke HIPAA. So she was all nervous and I was like, it was Ken. Ken came by to see you. Like, it's very obvious that Ken came by to see you. It's fine.
Yeah.
And she was like, you beep at me, I'll mention you on the... I'm like, oh, it's fine. You're fine. You're fine. She was so worried that you didn't come to see her and that you just happened to be at the health center.
Of course I come to see her.
I'm like... Also, I'm like, Ken's talked about his surgeries on the air. Like, it's not going to be the biggest deal in the world. She was all worried. But it's National Health Center Week, and we want to say a huge thank you to our friends at Wood River Health. And what a tremendous job they do serving the people of Charahoe, Westerly, Stonington, all of the surrounding areas. Just fantastic. And I highly recommend everybody go back and watch yesterday's 3-hour morning show, 3.5-hour morning show with DJ.
Yeah. And the folks at Wood River too, they do a great job of lining everybody up for these interviews. You get a lot of information. A lot of people don't know what Wood River really does, and that provided a lot of information yesterday. I mean, they do it all there, really. And,
They do.
And don't forget, now they even have a place in Westerly too, which makes it a little more convenient for the folks not to have to drive to Hope Valley.
Absolutely. And they will have an even bigger place in Westerly. They will have an even bigger place in Westerly soon, as the Tower Street School Community Center has been torn down. And with the new community center that will be built in that space, that will be the home in Westerly for Wood
that's
River
good.
Health. So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, absolutely.
And that built, by the way, that's just about down. I mean, that's...
Yeah. Ken, by the way, something finally made it to the new studio. Are you ready? Are you ready for the big reveal?
Oh, yeah, I was wondering Saturday what happened.
Something had, yeah. What do you mean you were wondering Saturday what happened?
Well, I didn't see you with a hat.
I haven't worn the hat in a little bit.
Doesn't matter. I usually see it.
You
kicking
usually
around
see
the
it, yeah.
studio.
Well, when we switched studios, I moved it to my house, and Jackie finally said, "Get that thing,
Get that hat out of here.
Yeah, no, she didn't. She
don't
didn't
like
say
that?
that at all. No. I think it looks good with the pink. What do you think? Salmon. This is a salmon shirt.
Yeah, it's salmon.
Don't mock me, Ken.
What?
Don't mock me. It's National Health Center Week, for God's sakes. Don't mock me.
I didn't mock you. You said salmon. I'm agreeing with you. It's salmon.
All right.
Why? You didn't want to say pink?
No, I'm fine with saying
All
pink.
right.
It's pink. It's a pink shirt.
Sort of pinkish salmon.
Real men wear pink.
Yeah.
So all right.
So what's the format of this program now? We did the weather.
Yeah.
We give DJ all the accolades we could possibly come up with.
Arguably too many.
Well,
Arguably, we
I
gave
would-
her too many accolades.
I would say you're right, but I have to work with her every once in a while, so I can't.
But you don't think I have to work with her every once in a while?
Yeah, well, I'm out on the road
Okay.
at these games or anything like that, so I
Fair.
kind of.
Okay, fair.
I
fair,
mean,
fair, fair.
I only sound as good as she makes me sound.
That's true. That's true.
Oh,
That's true. Rona stopped by yesterday morning for a few,
did she?
and it always cracks me up when we're out in public, and she sees me and she calls over and she's like, "Hey, boss," and I'm like, that just makes it's just really hilarious to me because I don't feel like
You
that.
like that?
No, I literally just think it's funny because I'm
Why?
like the boss of who? I don't feel like the boss of anybody or anything.
So you don't like?
I feel like this is a collaboration. I feel like we're all collaborating more so than anything else.
Well, I think it depends on how this thing is structured. The
Yeah.
business. Yeah. You could be a boss. You could be I don't know if you want to say partner, but
Well, I am a partner. I
You
am
are
a
a
partner,
partner
and I am a
with
boss.
Patrick.
Yeah, but I prefer to. I see. The thing is,
see when Hazel says that too. Hazel says she refers to you as my boss.
See, that's weird to me.
Yeah. I said, well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess he's my boss. I don't know.
I wouldn't.
You know?
I don't feel like that. I don't feel like that.
No, you probably don't even understand me.
I would say you have one boss, Ken,
Yeah.
and that's Hazel.
Definitely.
And that's Hazel.
I always tell her that.
Yep, absolutely. Although I do have to say, having Patrick back full time is really nice because I don't have to be the full boss anymore. You know what I mean? Like, oh, we got bad news to give to somebody, send them in Patrick's office.
Oh, so now
You know what I mean?
If I come in someday and you say, "Oh, by the way, Patrick wants to see you,"
Patrick
this
wants to see
afternoon,"
you.
then I just don't even bother coming back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, got it.
He
As long as I know.
Yeah, he was like, when he was setting up his office, he went, I just don't want this to feel like the principal's office. It's kind of the principal's office, isn't it? And I was like, it kind of is, yeah. It's kind of the It's kind
Well, that's a
of
good tip.
it's kind of the
So
principal's
if I know
office.
if I ever got to go see Patrick, I won't even bother.
Yeah, if you got to
I
go
just-
see Patrick, just
Oh, I'll just get in the car and go home. And I'll tell Hazel, I found out who the real boss was today. I had to go to the office. And I still haven't seen Dave.
you will. He's
I only
not
seen Patrick actually for,
a couple seconds.
yeah.
Yeah, you'll see.
And then and the way things are going, I don't really care if I ever see him again.
Oh my God.
Well, I mean the way you're talking.
I know.
Like if you see Patrick, that's it. You're at the end. So Patrick, no offense, but
It's not true at all. I swear it's not true.
no offense, Patrick. You're
no
the
offense.
nicest guy in the world, I'm sure, but I don't know if I'd want that job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go see Ken. Oh, yeah, this is it.
I heard you got a prank call yesterday.
Yeah, I get those calls all the time. Then we want to sell me some insurance on my car.
Did you bring $1.98?
I got it. Yeah, I got the $1.98. I must get 10. This is no exaggeration. 10 to 15 calls a day
Yeah.
about different things that they want to get money out of my pocket.
I'm sure. I'm
And
sure.
you know, the worst part about that is there could be some of those calls could be legitimate, but because they're all mixed in with everything else, you can't trust any of them.
I agree.
That's the problem. I mean, I get it. You got Medicare A and B. Yes, I do. Oh, the Life Alert thing. Oh, yeah. You love the Life Alert one. Ben, I got so many calls for them now. When a guy calls me for Life Alert, I say to him, I said, excuse me, but I'm real nice to him. I said, you don't have to explain Life Alert to me. I know what that means. Oh, and you're between the ages of this and this? Yes, I am. And I know exactly how important that is. And just to save you a little bit, I know it's going to be free. I know you're going to give it to me free. It's not going to cost me anything. That's what you're going to tell me. But then you're going to say, you got to pay $44 a month for the service.
Sure.
I said, that's the deal.
Yep.
And about that time, he hangs up on me. Because I know the spiel better than he does.
Well, we DJ and I made it very simple for you yesterday. Just $1.98
That's
for
easy.
your extended car warranty.
Yep.
I believe my exact words were, "What do you got?" What do you got? I'll take whatever you got. What do you got?
Yeah, I'm sitting home minding my own business, and these two people got to call me to sort of aggravate me.
Well, we have these brand new, beautiful office phones.
Beautiful.
You haven't seen it yet. You've been over there.
I
You
just
haven't come to
seen
my
it
desk.
when you had it in your hand. There.
Well, I just took it in my hand because I wanted to see if there was a headphone jack, a traditional headphone jack, and there isn't. It's a telephone cord for the headphone jack, so I got to get an adapter. I can't put this is my,
You had that up there before. That's why I seen it.
yeah, but I can't. Hello, 321 Media, this is Ben.
You want to try it? I'll call you.
No. I put it on Do Not Disturb so that nobody can call me while I'm live.
Now, what's the purpose of that phone?
It's a business phone. So people can call in, call the office. If you call the number for 321 Media, it'll bring you to the company directory. You can get a hold of Dave, Patrick, me. So if
You guys were lucky yesterday that I didn't get 4 or 5 calls prior to that one. Because sometimes I get a little bit.
I did two prank calls. One was to you,
Yeah,
and you figured it out fairly quickly.
yeah.
And the other one was Jackie. And I called and I said, "Hi, I'd like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty." And her response was, "What is this, your office phone number?" And and DJ laughed immediately. And Jackie was like, "You didn't even try to change your voice." And I was I didn't. First of all, it was never like a real intention to prank everyone. But second of all, I kind of didn't think that a phone call I didn't think she would just recognize my voice immediately.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm an idiot. We've been together for almost 4 years.
Well, you didn't. You didn't try to change it.
I didn't try to change my voice. I literally just went, "Hi, I'd like
Why
to.
did you? And then,
I'd like to talk to you about your car's extended warranty." Anyway, so yeah, the ruse was up very quick. She's on top of things. All right, so we've talked about National Health Center Week a little bit. We had a great time yesterday. We're going to get into some rapid fire thoughts of Ken's on the other side of this break. We'll be right back.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite Contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is, right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140. And we are back here on 321 this morning. Breakfast. Well, now that I wore the hat, I have to keep wearing the hat because I have hat
Does look
hair now.
good.
It does look good, I know. But now I have hat hair. So we are moving on to our second topic of the day. I don't know if you heard this, but Mike Garofalo said 49ers George Kittle just crashed our set to break the news that the NFL has banned smelling salts and ammonia packets today. He says he uses them every drive. I considered retirement. We have to find a middle ground. So the NFL has officially banned smelling salts as of today. How do you feel about that, Ken?
Why?
Why what?
Why are they banning them?
I don't know. I don't know
I
why
mean,
they're
they've
banning
used
them.
them probably for 100 years.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a lot of guys on the sidelines, you know, with that
Yeah.
stuff.
Why? Yeah. How do you feel about that?
I don't know, because I don't know why they're banning them. There's got to be a reason. No?
Someone said there's going to be some questionably modified Vicks vapor sticks on the sideline going forward. I gotta be honest. So when I played football, I never used anything like that. But I remembered years later. I remembered someone from high school. One of the other players on the football team in high school used to take Vicks Vapor Rub and put it right here, just in there,
Yeah.
just right there, and it would help them breathe better and get energized and do all of that stuff. And I saw some Vicks Vapor Rub in my in our bathroom 5-6 years ago. And I tried it, and I was like, oh, I feel amazing. Like, it just completely opened up my nasal passages. Obviously, that's a different thing than smelling salts, but is there a danger to the smelling salts that you know of?
No, that's what I was trying to find here on my phone. But I'm not as good as all you guys are with the phone stuff. I guess the FDA issued a warning to companies that produce commercially available ammonia inhalants. So there is some kind of a warning out there that they could do something. So yeah, well, that I know there had to be. Otherwise, why would they just ban them? So it's got to do something to your body, I guess, that they're going to ban them.
Yeah.
They got other stuff they do.
I see a comment here on Reddit that said, I'm not going to take a side here, but just wanted to share a little anecdote. Back during my heavy drinking days, I was with some friends and blacked out hard, like 3 to 4 hours missing before I went to bed. At some point, I was apparently offered a smelling salt. I sniffed it and instantly went from completely blackout drunk, hardly able to walk, to 100% sober, and then over the course of the next 15 to 30 seconds, gradually descended back into my blackout. To this day, I still remember vividly waking up and then experience going from completely sober to what somewhat tipsy to kind of drunk to nauseously drunk and fading out. Only part of the night I remember. The power of smelling salts is crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I get it. I get banning it if it's gonna do stuff like that to your body.
Sure.
I mean, it definitely feels like an unfair advantage, right? If somebody's taking a smelling salt on every drive, as George Kittle said that he is, like that feels
But-
that feels like an excessive amount.
Yeah, that's what I was just going to say. That, you know, I could see maybe once or twice during the game you needed it, but to take it on every time you get the ball, I mean, that's kind of too much.
Yeah.
And anything like that, common sense should tell you that it's going to do something to you if you use it excessively like that. I mean, that's crazy. Any drug or whatever you take would do that, I would think.
I would think so too. Yeah. So the NFL Players Association is going to talk about it. Smelling salts, while not physically addictive, can create a psychological dependence for individuals who rely on them to boost alertness and performance. While they do not lead to classic withdrawal symptoms associated with drug addiction, users may develop a habit of using them and feel that they are necessary for optimal performance even when not medically required. So they are not addictive, and yet they're pretty emotionally addictive.
Well, they're pretty close to being addictive then.
Yeah.
They just don't want to call it that.
Yeah. I guess there is a difference between medically addictive and emotionally addictive, mental, whatever.
I mean, you can take certain medications if you take a medication to calm you down,
I do know. I do know.
And then
I have some in the car.
Right. And then 4 or 5 days down the road, something happens and you get that feeling again. You're programmed automatically to go to that pill.
Yep.
But do you need that pill every time?
Right.
Maybe you don't.
Maybe you don't. So, George,
But
maybe you
it's
don't
like
need
a
smelling
crutch.
salts.
You know it's there, and you can't wait to see if you need it or you don't need it.
Right.
That's being addictive after a while. That's probably why you get addicted to those pills.
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, quick weather update. I just felt a breeze for the first
What's it
time.
going to snow?
We need Gary to do the weather
I know,
report every
yeah,
morning.
Gary
Yeah,
can-
we need Gary to do the weather report
We
every
should get him on
morning.
the phone. He said, let's go now to...
Let's go now to Gary Collins.
He's in
If you
Westminster.
Google Gary Collins, Westerly, Rhode Island, it will come up as 321's meteorologist. It will, like the AI thinks, because we posted one video the day
Really?
of the Super Bowl. AI really believes that Gary Collins is a meteorologist in Westerly, which
Well,
goes
he's
to
a
show
meteor-
don't believe AI.
He's a meteorologist for 321 Media.
He's the meteorologist for 321 Media. Yeah.
All right, what about the weather?
I was just updating everybody that there was a breeze.
Oh.
That I felt the breeze through the window for the first
It's
time.
nice. It's clear, nice and clear this morning.
I have to say that once I realized that there's a difference between weatherman and meteorologist, I was like, just call me a weatherman all day, every day. I'm not going to school for that.
Yeah, you can't be called. You can't.
You can't be called a meteorologist
No.
if you don't have a degree in meteorology.
Right.
But a
Because-
weatherman's just a pretty face that reads the weather.
I remember when Rick Edwards. You know Rick Edwards, don't you?
Yep.
When he was doing years ago for the weather, and I think one day I probably called him a meteorologist. Oh no, no, Ken, you can't call me I'm not a meteorologist.
Yeah.
I said okay. I didn't know there was a difference. But
Yeah. It's like calling me a boss. You can't do it. It's not
No.
applicable. It's not right. It's not right.
No, there's other things we can call you.
Hey. Hey. It's a family show.
Only kidding, Ben.
It's a family show. All right, and now we're going to get to my favorite segment.
I'm glad you're telling me all these segments that they're saying. I don't even know what the segments are.
Good. That's good. That is fantastic. I'm glad. This is a segment that I'm calling Ask Ken. Why are you laughing? This is a segment called Ask Ken. And, I went backwards on that. Okay, hold on. There we go. This is a segment called Ask Ken. Ken, I am going to read you a story, and you're going to give advice
I'm going
on the
what?
story. You're going to give advice, okay? We want advice from Ken. Okay? This is the segment. Are you good?
I don't know. How am I good? This is the first I know about it.
Good. All right. Am I overreacting? Ken, my husband quit his job 2 weeks ago and said nothing to me. So for context, I've been with my husband for about 4 years. We've been married for 1. For most of our time dating, he was a finance manager doing pretty well at a car dealership. A little before our wedding, he began a year-long journey of job hopping from dealership to dealership, and a few months ago he quit cars altogether and started selling roofs. Despite realizing that my husband has a bit of a superiority complex and refuses to work as a team member with his coworkers, I kept my mouth shut and supported him through all of this. Good wife. The roof job seemed to be going well. He was out of town a good bit, but I thought he was enjoying it until 3 weeks ago, while away at work, he texted me saying he didn't believe he was going to be fairly paid for this job. I, being a little sick of it at this point, told him he needs to give it a shot, and I was honest and told him he's not a team player and that he can't keep going through new jobs thinking that he's better than everyone else. I assumed everything was fine. He came home a few days later and is still home. For the last week, I've asked him daily, hey, when are you going back to work? Only for him to say, I don't know, I'll let you know. He's been milking a sinus infection to keep this going. So today I finally said, okay, I need honesty. I need to know what's going on with your job. Only for him to say, yeah, I quit a few weeks ago and didn't tell you because I knew you'd be upset. I'm so mad at him. I don't even really want to be around him. Ken, am I overreacting and feeling this way? I feel very hurt that he wouldn't tell me. I'm not an angry person, so I'm not sure why he implied I'd blow up at him. I have my own job, so it's not as if it's about money, but it's almost like a betrayal of trust a little bit, because it's so out of character for him to just straight up lie to me. I'm sure I'm missing some context, but I genuinely just feel I need to understand from an outsider perspective. Am I overreacting or am I not reacting enough?
That was a long question. First of all,
It's a story.
yeah, it's a story. So the guy quit his job.
And he didn't tell his wife for
Well, he
2
should have
weeks.
told his wife, obviously.
For 2 weeks. He just
No,
pretended
so-
he had a sinus infection.
Yeah.
Have you ever lied to Hazel for 2 weeks?
No, you can't do that. You got to be honest. So he lost his job. Just go home and say, I lost my job today.
But he didn't lose it. He quit his job. He quit his job after quitting multiple jobs for the last few months. And now he's not even telling her. Sounds like he's going through something
Well, yeah,
more so than just not liking his jobs. Doesn't it? Doesn't it feel like there's something
Oh,
bigger
yeah.
here?
When you go through certain, I mean, you can see one job, but if you're going through 3 or 4 different jobs and the same results, yeah, something's wrong. It can't always be the employer.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's something wrong with him. No,
If-
I don't think she overreacted.
If every place you go, there's a problem, you might be the problem.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. But is she overreacting for being upset that he lied to her for 2 weeks about quitting his job?
No, I don't think so. If he has a problem, whatever it is, he should confide in her.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And she said they've been together for 4 years and married for 1. So they've been together for about as long as Jackie and I have. And they didn't give ages, but I would assume probably a little younger, or, at least roughly around my age. You can't do that.
No.
You can't do that. And that's a lot. If I lied to Jackie for 2 weeks about losing this job or
Yeah.
about what, no. I lost a job a year ago, not even a year ago. We had this really big thing, and then it got pulled out from under us, right? I didn't quit, but the opportunity got taken away. And went right inside the house and told Jackie.
Yeah, that's what you,
You know,
should do.
and it was really hard, and it's still really hard, almost a year later. But you got to be honest with your
Of
partner,
course.
right?
Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do? So, you got fired or you quit the job, and you get up the next day and go somewhere for 8 hours and come home and it's like nothing's ever happened.
Yeah.
Don't forget, that's what helps marriages, honesty
Yeah.
between. Simple.
How long have you been married now?
Too long.
3 or 4 years, right?
60-some years I've been married.
60-some years, I would imagine.
I am, yes. So, I mean, you know, you gotta be honest. Otherwise, it's not gonna last. That's probably why a lot of marriages don't last.
Right.
You know, the grass is always greener on the other side, they say.
That is what
But
they
that's
say.
But that's not always true.
So, what we're learning today is that honesty is the best policy,
Sure is.
especially in a marriage.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back after this with more Breakfast with Ken and Ben here on 321 This Morning.
Game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Wood River Health is my home for health.
Wood River Health is a one-stop shop for primary medical care, dental care, behavioral health, and social services. We care for the members of our community because they are.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Let's all go to the beach. I wanna go to the beach. Cold weather sucks, let's get some relief. I'm telling you it's well within our reach. Take me to the beach today.
All right, hello back, everybody. We are back here on Breakfast with Ken and Ben as part of 321 this morning. And it is time to talk a little baseball, Ken.
Baseball, play ball.
Well,
Oh,
kind of.
kind of.
There was an article this morning, or yesterday rather, in The Athletic. What can Major League Baseball learn from the Savannah Bananas? A lot, it turns out. First of all, what are your thoughts on banana ball?
Well, I haven't watched a lot of. I guess they play a regular game, but they just have fun, right?
They have fun and they have a little bit different rules. They have some different rules.
I can imagine. Yeah.
Like for example, if a fan catches a foul ball, you're out, which is a fun rule.
That's good.
They also want to keep it competitive. So instead of the runs counting the way that they normally do, you if you win an inning, right? So say you scored 5 runs in an inning and I scored 6. I won the inning, so I get 1 point for that inning.
Yep.
And then in the 9th inning, it's normal baseball rules. So the most you could possibly be up after 8 innings is 8-0. But generally, it's closer, right? A lot of times people don't score a run at all,
Yeah.
or it's tied, so nobody gets a point, right? So it means that there's no blowouts. The 9th inning is competitive always. And then there's some other stuff. But this article
There could be blowout if the team scores 8. It's 8-0 going to the 9th.
If it's 8-0 going into the 9th, that's a blowout. But generally speaking,
The way they play it, it's normally 3-2,
exactly
4-1. Or
Yep,
something.
yep.
Okay, I understand.
There's
and
also
then the 9th inning, it's regular baseball. So if the team scores
unlimited runs. Yep,
4-1, they can score 5 runs
and win
the game.
Yep, absolutely. And if a team is down 8-0, they could score 9
Yeah,
and
they
come back
could.
and win.
Yeah.
There's also a 2-hour limit on the games. Whoever's winning after 2 hours,
That's
that's
good.
it. They don't usually last 2 hours. They're usually done by that mark. But there's also a huge pregame event. So basically, Jesse, I believe his name is Jesse. Hold on. I could be wrong. What is his? Yeah, Jesse. Jesse Cole. Jesse Cole, the guy in the yellow tux. You've seen him, right? Yellow tux, yellow top hat. Maybe more of a bowler. Anyway, he's the owner of Banana Ball, and his entire mission is to put fans first. So one of the things that they do to put fans first is that they pay your taxes and fees on everything. If you buy a $35 ticket to a Banana Ball game, it's $35. You don't pay the sales tax. You don't pay the processing fees. You don't pay anything. It's $35. Whatever the price that's listed is,
$35, yeah.
is the price.
Well, who pays the other?
Banana Ball.
Okay.
They eat the cost. They eat that cost. Also, it's the same thing for merch. If you were to go on the Banana Ball website, the Savannah Bananas website, and purchase a jersey for $50, it's $50.
$50.
If you want it shipped to your house, it's still $50. That's huge.
Yeah?
He has been quoted as saying, "I'm not trying to make $1 billion. I'm trying to make 1 billion fans." They are selling out major league stadiums like nothing. They did two shows. They did 2 games at Oriole Park. What is the name of Oriole Park? I can't.
Camden Yards.
Camden Yards. They did 2 shows at. They did 2 games at Camden Yards. 45,000 sold out both times. They're selling out NFL stadiums. They're selling out college stadiums. They're playing less games every year. They play 73 games in a season. And unlike, so a couple years ago, they were compared to the Harlem Globetrotters, obviously. And the Harlem Globetrotters are, you have the Harlem Globetrotters and then you have the Washington Generals, and it's just the two of them, and they play exhibition games all over the place. And it's a traveling circus of basketball. There are teams. There are teams, and they're adding new teams, and they're
How
adding...
many teams do they have?
I think they're up to like 4 or 6 or something. Next year is going to be their first championship league series, where they have all of the teams play against each other in a real series, and there's like a World Series and all of that. My phone just thought I was saying Siri. Sorry about that if I just activated any of your phones out there.
That's the equipment that we have nowadays.
So, so they get Buck Showalter, famous manager, said this past weekend, "I get it now." After being an honorary manager at Camden Yards this past weekend, the Bananas were playing the Firefighters, and so
how do you get a team? Suppose you wanted to put a team in.
Yep.
As 321 Media.
You'd have to. I mean, there's
Yeah,
a
how
lot
much?
of different. I think it's all internal. I don't think there's one owner of the whole league right now.
My question would be, how long do you figure this would last? I mean, it's a novelty thing. Is it going to wear off a little bit? I know the Globetrotters are still
I don't know.
popular.
I don't know, because
well, what do you think?
right now there are 4. By the way, right now there are 4 fans first teams. The
There's
party,
4 teams.
the Bananas, the Firefighters, the Party Animals, and the Texas Tailgaters.
So they go on tour. They play one another.
Yeah, they play
That's
one
basically
another.
what it is.
And recently, so it used to be the Savannah Bananas versus the Party Animals. That was it. Those were the only 2 teams, like the Globetrotters and the Generals. And then the Party Animals became so popular that they created other teams to play against the Party Animals. And the Party Animals are now selling out. So now you have the other teams in the league selling out major league stadiums by themselves.
Right.
Without the Savannah Bananas. Which is crazy, right? Because you think,
Well, the only thing is, will it last? That's the thing. I mean...
Well, as of right now, I don't know. But the way that they're doing it is... Let's take a look here at this, actually, because... when you talk about marketing players, right? Banana Jackson Olsen, who is a player on the Savannah Bananas, has 2 million followers on TikTok because of the way they market. He has 2 million followers on TikTok. That is more than Bryce Harper and Mike Trout combined. The way they are marketing this, could it be a fad that eventually goes out, blah blah blah? Yes, absolutely. What they're doing though is combining this party atmosphere with baseball, and they're just making baseball more fun.
Yeah, I think...
And that, I think, is what Major League Baseball has been missing.
Well, I think they might have something going, and it might last longer than another type thing.
Yeah.
But my thing would be, they have to keep coming up with something.
Yes.
I think,
Yep.
something different, because you can't... After a while, that's going to get old, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, if they can keep adding to it and put a different wrinkle in every once in a while, which they probably will.
Yeah, I think.
It's kind of tough to sell out. Every night. I don't know how often they play.
They play 73 games a season. Same thing.
So that's half of the.
One thing that this article says is they don't play Monday through Wednesday. And
why?
Why don't they play Monday through Wednesday? Because they're fans first.
Yeah,
they're fans first. And Jesse has been quoted as saying, "Is it good for the fans if we play on a Monday in April? Like, can they come out to see that?"
No, that's right.
So everything that they're doing, they're thinking about the fans first. And so this article is basically saying, hey, Major League Baseball, learn the things that you want to learn from the Savannah Bananas. Take the things that will better connect Major League Baseball to the fans, and you can, hopefully you can regain your spot as America's pastime from football.
It's kind of difficult though.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not easy.
They're making, I don't want to say a mockery out of it, but it's fun. It's a fun thing that they're doing. Those guys aren't making millions of dollars to play that game. And I think Major League Baseball could probably take some of the ideas that they have and maybe incorporate them into Major League Baseball. One, I think, maybe they should start games earlier in the evening. Major League Baseball. I mean, instead of, I know if you're on the West Coast, there's 3 hours difference and all that. But even like a Red Sox Yankee game that if they're playing here, the Red Sox are at home, it's 7:15.
Yep.
Well, why can't you make it 6:30?
Right.
That's 45 minutes earlier that people could get home on a Monday or a Tuesday. But they don't do that because it's commercialized too much.
Yep.
So maybe they could take some of the ideas if they can get them to go into Major League Baseball. That's the thing. They run their whole thing. I think just starting the games earlier would be a big help.
Let's see here. Savannah Banana players have not revealed what they get paid, though they have confirmed to Forbes that they receive considerably more than the typical minor league salary. So they get considerably more than the $50,000 a year that a minor league salary is. Going forward, the sky might be the limit for the Bananas and their players, with high ticket demands and TV deals. So yes, so a lot of games are now being covered on ESPN for the Savannah Bananas. A year ago, they were on YouTube. A year ago they were on YouTube, and now major sports broadcasting companies are trying to do that. Let's see here. As of 2023, which is 2 years ago, so dramatic difference now. But as of 2023, the Bananas were bringing in about $10 million in annual ticket revenue. It's got to be a ridiculous amount more now, considering the fact that they are doing these stadiums. They might do $1 million gate in one night. Or maybe not, because they're not making their ticket prices so incredibly high. But
that's what I was going to say. How much does it cost?
Yeah. But, I mean, hold on. Let's a $35 ticket times 45,000 seats. Yeah, so if every ticket was $35 at Camden Yards, they made $3 million in gross revenue for those ticket sales for two nights.
Are all the tickets $35?
I don't know, but I'm sure that that's probably a floor. $35 is a reasonable ticket for a ticket price now.
That's what I mean. So that number goes way up.
Yeah. So if every ticket in Camden Yards was $35, then they made $3 million for 2 nights at Camden Yards in gross revenue for ticket sales.
Right. So they made at least that.
Times 73 games, and the fact that they're playing in, Clemson's football stadium or Gillette, or you know what I mean. So you're playing at some places where you have well over 150,000 seats for 2 nights in a row.
Yeah, but you have to convert those stadiums too. That's a cost. Somebody's got to pay for that. If
Sure.
you're playing at Gillette Stadium, you got to change the. Obviously, it's built just for football or soccer.
Yeah, but it's very interesting. The economics of banana ball are fascinating to me, and
It is. I just think it might be something that will fade off, but maybe not.
and it could. So I don't. To me, and to the point of this article in The Athletic, it doesn't matter so much if it's a fad or what. Are there ways that Major League Baseball can reconnect with its fans?
Yeah, that's what
And,
I said earlier. That they could take some of the things that they're doing to try to shorten the game for one thing.
Yep. What do you think about the golden batter rule that Major League Baseball has flirted with recently? Do you know about this?
Home run?
No, the golden batter rule that they have talked about is having one time per game in every game, having a team have the ability to send anyone up to the plate one time for any reason at any time. So, say
I don't like it already.
So say it's the bottom of the ninth, right? And your pitcher is coming up. No, there isn't. Both leagues don't have.
They got DH.
Okay, so say your second baseman that's terrible at that has he's below the Mendoza line. Say.
So you got your weakest hitter coming.
You got your weakest hitter coming up. Bases are loaded. And you can send out. You can send out. It has to be on. You can't be like, and Barry Bonds pinch hitting. That's a banana ball thing. But you can send out Mike Trout one more time. You can send out Aaron Judge.
He has to be on your roster.
He has to be on your roster, obviously, but
you can't take somebody out of the.
But the
third row in section 27.
The 9 hole is up. You got runners on second and third. You're down by a run.
Yeah.
The 9 hole is up, and you want to bring your cleanup hitter and switch him just for that time.
Mm-hmm.
And also, does that mean that in 4 at-bats after that, your cleanup hitter is out of the lineup for that? Or can the cleanup hitter come back and hit again?
No, I don't like that.
That's something that the new commish has floated.
I don't think that's a good thing.
All right.
No. I wouldn't vote for that. I mean, they got pitch hitters that they can put up there in that situation. I know what you're saying. It could be anybody.
Yeah.
Well, it could be anybody right now that's in the dugout that's not playing. But what you're saying then, it could be a guy that's already in the game, right? That what you're saying?
Yes. Yeah. So exactly right. So it's not a pinch hitter because a pinch hitter is already a thing.
Right. All right. So
a pinch
so
hitter's
Ted
already
Williams
a thing.
is playing left field that day, and here comes Ken Collins is coming up. He's batting 189.
Yep.
Well, Williams has been up 4 times in the game already.
With
But
4 home runs.
We can bring him in
Uh-huh.
in that situation. No, I don't.
You can switch the batting order 1 time per game.
See, to me,
Now that means
things get too
if you did it in the
confusing.
4th inning, you can't do it in the 9th.
Yeah.
It's already done.
I just think it's too confusing to the fans. You want the fans to be able to go to the game and understand it. And in that case, what are they doing now? You'd have all kinds of people trying to figure it out for a while. The baseball to me is okay. They want to speed it up. They're trying to speed it up with the pitch count and all that good stuff. Make the batters stay in the batter's box. Do things like that. And you get the pitcher's got to pitch the ball with it. I think it's 20 seconds. Watch the game.
Yeah.
Every pitcher. A guy fouls the ball off. Umpire throws him a new ball. Takes the ball. He don't want that ball. Throws it away. All he's doing is cheating. All they're doing is cheating a few more seconds off the clock. No. You pitch the ball that I give you. Simple. You watch. Every pitch, every pitcher, when he gets a ball, he'll throw it away. Most of the time. And that's all taking a little extra. You forget 2 or 3 seconds here, there, and everywhere. And they do things to try to slow it down, but then they don't enforce them.
Yeah. It's funny. I didn't even realize this. I'm a bit of a baseball purist when it comes to Major League Baseball. I don't think... I think that the fans catching a foul ball and it being an out is hilarious and a great thing for Banana Ball. I would absolutely hate it if that was the case in Major League Baseball. Something about, I'm fine, obviously, like, in the NBA, we didn't have a three-point line 40 years ago, Right. Stuff like that. But for baseball, there is something so pure to me about the history of being, 150 years old, and the stats, yeah, sure, there's more teams, the game is different, the game feels different, etc. But you look at a stat line from 1927 and you look at a stat line from today and they still make sense against each other. And there's something really special about that to me. There's something really special to me about all of the time-honored traditions of Major League Baseball. So when I look at the golden batter rule, I hate it. When I look at putting a runner on second base in extra innings to start it, the ghost runner on second, that's get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here. What are you doing? Pitch clock? Okay, sure. Pitch clock is fine.
I can understand that.
But, stop messing with the game. Stop messing with the game and get better at public relations. Get better at marketing. Get better at making stars out of these players. For years and years and years, there's a reason why baseball and basketball have created bigger personal stars than football for 70 years. It's right here. Right? It's right here. In a football game, you have a helmet on with a mask in front of you. Right? You can't always see the person's face.
Right.
In baseball, you can see the person's face all the time. In basketball, even more so. In basketball, there's 5 players on a team that you really know and love. The starting 5. Maybe a 6th man, mostly the starting 5. That means 5 times 30, right? That's your full players that everybody really cares about in the NBA. It's a lot easier to create a Michael Jordan, a Kobe Bryant, a Shaquille O'Neal, LeBron James, Wilt Chamberlain, all of that stuff when you have 5 players and you have dedicated superstars. Sure, baseball's a little bit more tough. You got 25 players. Really, it's 9 and the pitchers. But you can see their faces all the time.
Yeah,
the fact
and they
that
play a lot of games too.
They do play a lot of games. The fact that Mike Trout, who's been killing it for 75 years, feels like, is less well known than banana ball players now, nationally, is a crime.
Yeah,
by Major League Baseball. It is major. I could not, if Aaron Judge was out of his Yankees jersey and hat, I could not pick him out of a lineup, I think.
Yes, you could. Aaron Judge, you could.
I couldn't
because he's so big. He's a big guy.
Put him next to a bunch of tight ends.
Yeah, true.
Couldn't pick him out of a lineup, right? Derek Jeter, I can. Yeah. Mickey Mantle, you could. Right? Like Ricky Henderson. These people were stars. And I think that the biggest problem right now with Major League Baseball is that they're not making stars. If you have stars, people come to see your games. And when you put the brand above everything else...
Well, the stars are still there.
No, the stars are there, but are you getting behind the stars? Are you marketing the stars? Are you doing the things correctly?
The reason is they don't stay in one place.
Sure.
See, you're talking about Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle, well, he played for the Yankees. He didn't play for anybody else. Ted Williams played for the Red Sox. But now you can take any one of those players on any one of those teams. I don't care if they're making $umpteen million a year. They could be playing somewhere else next year. I mean, look at Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts was the face of the Red Sox. This is it. What happened? They insult him by giving him a contract that he didn't feel was fair. So, okay, then I don't want to be here anymore. So they lose the face of the team. That's a problem. So now he goes to L.A., to Dodgers. You don't see the Dodgers a lot on TV. Only out there. Mm-hmm. That's why you don't recognize these guys anymore. They don't. When Williams and Mantle and those guys played, they played, and they played for the Yankees. If you listen to Phil Rizzuto when he used to do the games and those guys, they'll tell you like it is. Phil, what would have happened in your day if you? I'd probably be selling insurance. I wouldn't get my butt traded to Philadelphia where I could still be a baseball player. I'd be out. They don't do that anymore. That's why. That's why you don't recognize half of these guys.
My argument to that
yes,
is that LeBron James has changed teams more than Michael Jordan changed his shorts.
Yeah. But there's not as many players either.
Right, yeah.
And there's not as many superstars. There's a handful of them that people would recognize. You're in your backyard playing, shooting, and that's who you are, LeBron James.
Sorry.
Whatever.
Oh, jeez. Well, today, later today, we'll probably talk about that more on Saturday or something.
Sure, we'll get the.
Later today, we have Man About Town on 321 from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m. Today's guests with Rona will be Bridgette Hopkins and a mystery guest from Westerly Library, Wilcox Park. And at 4 p.m., Detective Howie Mills. Must be the first Wednesday of the month.
Howie gets more airtime on here than anybody.
And next week on Man About Town, it's the Johnny V Meatball Challenge with the Dante Society.
When's that?
That's next week. You going to come to get some meatballs? You can drop by Man About Town anytime you want, Ken.
No.
All right. Where are we at for Saturday? What are we doing for Saturday?
Where are we Saturday?
August 9th.
Oh, Toscano.
Toscano's Men's Shop, where you can buy...
Yeah, because he's getting ready to go on vacation.
Yep. He's getting ready to go on vacation?
Yes.
I told somebody the other day, who shall not be named, I told somebody the other day that they can finally stop going to buy stuff at Toscano's just to see me and say hi once a month. So anyway, all right, so Saturday we'll be at Toscano's. We just got the studio set up and you're making us leave the first week that the studio's finally finished.
It was the only time we could go there in August.
Oh, we love Paulie. Well, this has been Breakfast with Ken and Ben. We're a little bit long in the tooth today.
No, is this the way it's going to be now on Wednesdays and Fridays? So
yeah. What do you mean?
Prepare
for what? What was different today?
Well, I mean,
what was really different today? I asked you questions ahead of time.
Are we going to talk about sports? I mean, are we going to?
We'll talk about we'll talk about everything. You don't plan stuff. Did you have a problem with how today went?
No, but what I wanted to mention,
yeah,
we can talk about this some other time too, is that softball team that I always talk about.
Bring them in.
No, what I'm saying is if that could have gotten the exposure on ESPN, that would have been a very popular sport.
Oh, I agree.
But that's a story for another time. Because they had a contract with ESPN. And then ESPN pulled out of it because the lighting at some of the fields were not properly lit to do night games. And ESPN got worried about that, and they threw a little bone at these owners, and they took it. And I know our owner, Carl Grand, was advising those guys, don't take it. Because ESPN would have to come through and do those games, which is coming up in, I think, about another year.
Yeah.
But they took the money and they ran. And that was the end of the league. Anyhow.
We'll talk about that more on Friday.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
That was good.
Thank you guys so much for being here today on Breakfast with Ken and Ben, part of 321 this morning.
Where's Rona?
Where's Rona?
Studio B?
She'll be here. Yeah, she'll be here in Studio B.
This is B now?
This is B.
Okay.
There's no A and C, by the way. It's Studio B for Ben.
Yeah, I figured that.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
I'm all done.
Do you want to sign off?
Oh, go ahead.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
I want to sign
We'll
off.
see you at 3 o'clock today, or maybe earlier. Bye for now.